smile and the angelic tunes that came out of those lips. Constellation of her neckline, her shirt. She stepped into my reality further and further with each word scribbled on my papers. Some silent nights I swear she was there in my office whispering into my ear how she'd like to be portrayed. She'd guide me to write her stories, correcting my choice of words, saying that she'd never say that to her love. Truthfully, I got jealous of her lover many times. I was heartbroken when she told him how she loved him on the Ferris wheel. I was hoping I could be there when they got down the gondola, so that I could punch the guy in the face. I felt like I went half crazy trying to give her a perfect ending, and the other half crazy for loving her to begin with. She even claimed a name for herself, Galatea. Tonight, as I finished brewing my Earl Grey tea, my warm writing companion, I found my notebook opened. I hadn't started preparing for my writing session, and I was sure I hadn't opened my notebook, let alone written anything in it. Yet it was there, handwriting not my own, neatly penned under an unfinished draft. Meet me between the spaces of your paragraphs. There's enough room for us to dance between your words. Meet me in your stories, you and I, make this story your own, our own. Meet me in this world you've created for me. Come find me. Is that Pygmalion? My creator, my love. Okay. How odd. Hey! Miss Rachel! Oops. Sorry, I'm just really excited. I've done it. Congratulations. Done what? The music I'm making with AJ. I told you about it last time, remember? Oh yeah, you did. I brought it with me. Check it out, will you? Really? Okay. Are you sure we can play it? What about NDAs and stuff? Come on, you silly. We're the only ones here anyway. It'll be fine. I mean, the direction has already changed a lot, so... Oh? Never mind that, let's just play it, quick! Sweetheart Latte! She makes a song based on the drink you give her on day 4? Oh, that's so cool! Oops. There we go. That's really neat. What do you think? I was inspired by the drink you gave me. Sweetheart Latte, wasn't it? That's right. You composed the melodies? With Arami, yeah. So like, I know with a name like Sweetheart Latte, you'd expect something a little more fun sounding, right? But hearing how you made the drink reminded me of something. Like a new love's beginning, or thinking about your crush. The sourness of anxiety and the sweetness of a promise. There are a lot of steps to keep the delicate balance going, until you get to the point where you decide to confess. I think I see where you're going with this. Yeah, just like the drink, right? It needs the perfect balance of ingredients and temperature to mix properly, doesn't it? Or it'd curdle. Yeah. That's a really interesting take on the name. There's just one thing I'm wondering about. What is it? If this is supposed to be your new single, wouldn't everyone expect to hear your voice? I know, but I'm planning something. You'll see. How are you, by the way? Just fine. Business as usual. Wait, I almost forgot. Did Dad come here last night? Henry? Yes, he did. He was meeting up with Mr. Gala, actually. Okay, that's good to know. Why do you ask? He didn't reply to my texts last night, so I wondered what he was doing. Ah, I see. Did you two not see each other often? Or do you two? What do you mean? I just saw him this morning. We still live under the same roof after all. Oh, what a surprise. I thought you'd been raring to move out by the time you turned 21. Well, you're not wrong in thinking that. But Dad's getting older, you know. He's becoming forgetful too, so I'm a little bit worried. Understandable. Besides, we don't really have anyone else, you know. None of our extended family even lives in the States. So, as much as he's been a nag my whole life, I feel like I should watch over him. For now. Right. Hello, welcome. Good evening to you, Miss Riona. Hey, Riona. Fancy meeting you here. Hello. How are you? Sorry, just a second. Alright. What the? Well, that was odd. Huh. Is she alright? I'm not sure. No, I'll just get a drink first. Right, what would you like? I'll have a cup of milk, please. Now, how do you make a cup of milk? I wonder. Beautiful. Milk. Hell yeah. There you go. Here you go, a cup of warm milk. Thank you. What's up? Oh, nothing. Just remembered something. But it's nothing special, so don't worry about it. Miss, are you alright? No. I think I'm sad? What's wrong? That's right, Rihanna, what's wrong? Aww. I've been doing a lot of thinking. About what? About my situation. Have you ever felt like something you've been doing your whole life might be a mistake? What makes you think that, miss? My apologies, did not mean to be so dramatic. Would you two mind listening to my scattered thoughts? Of course, let it all out. Miss Rachel is right. Feel free. After listening to the experiences of you and Mr. Lucas had, along with my conversations with Reese and the regulars of this coffee shop, I gradually realised over the past week that I'm severely lacking in awareness about many things. Huh? And what makes it more troubling is, it is likely what my ignorance was. It is likely that my ignorance was on purpose? Ignorance? On purpose? What do you mean? Miss Rachel, the position you hold today is a result of your efforts and tenacity. You honed your talent, but you did not shrink from taking risks in order to succeed. Your knowledge of the industry has enabled you to successfully navigate it, and I greatly respect your ability to do so. Mr. Lucas also. Although I do not fully understand his content, he is successful enough that people earn a living through his work. I am aware that must require a great deal of courage and flexibility. But it's simply I feel ashamed of myself, because I may have become too comfortable with the status quo, to the point that I no longer strive to improve my situation. Are you really, though? I mean, you've been trying your best, right? I've been trying, yes. But have I been trying my best? That's debatable. And about my intentional ignorance, I'm simply afraid. Afraid? I understand that I only have a small chance of being selected for the role in a play. I really do. I understand it's due to my lack of network and industry's expectations, along with my lack of higher education, and for the simple fact of what I am. I'm truly fine with all that, I really am. Because all of that is a pain I am already familiar with. And perhaps somewhere in the deepest depths of my heart, I'm having to face unfamiliar rejections again. Having to get used to new pain all over again. Just might be... might be difficult. Miss, I apologise for all this ruckus, I didn't mean to. Miss Riona, would you please allow me to make you a drink? It's on the house. But... he insists, right? Right. What was the pie you ate the other day? The blueberry hibiscus mint pie? Did you like it? I did. Quite a lot. Then I'll make something special just for you. Could you tell me its flavour profile? Give me a moment. The blueberry was very sweet and fresh. The crust was buttery. The flavour was enhanced by the tartness of hibiscus and the herbal coolness of mint. Just a very sweet blueberry pie with hibiscus and mint. Blueberry pie with hibiscus and mint. hibiscus, honey and mint. Oh yeah, it was very sweet. So yeah, I suppose that'd work. Oh, there we go. What the hell? Berry blue hibiscus pie. One pie in a cup coming up. Wow, that's so extra. Kind of is, isn't it? But it's so pretty. Thank you. It really is. Well done. But you're really serving a warm pie filling to your customer. It's not a pie filling. I simply make fruit cordials with honey. And I just happen to have the blueberry one on hand. Sure. It's not a pie filling. Trust me. It's not. It's nice. Thank you. You're very welcome. I think we may be best friends now. Oh, we're best friends with Rachel. So, a self-summary. Hi there, I'm Rachel Florencia. You might have seen me on your screen dancing, singing, dancing, or modelling, working on a new album especially for you right now. Favourite things, I love my family, cats, milk, and you. What I'm doing with my life, I've been dancing, singing, and trying to achieve my dreams since I was 13. And I'm not stopping now. Hey, we're best friends. So what's this? Favourite things, Wagner, Liebstad, Puccini, what the hell? Oh! Okay. What I'm doing with my life. Emergency goods delivery service available from Bellevue. Seeking audition tips. I'll contact. And now I have a hibiscus pie. A dessert drink made from steeped hibiscus, mint, and specially prepared ingredients. Honey blueberry cordial with a touch of vanilla. What on earth? What's on your mind? Right now, I'm rethinking my true motivation for doing all this. The driving force behind everything I've done, up to this point. Well, what is it? Or what was it? Huh? Your driving force, before you started questioning it. I wish to break free from the shackles of prejudice, whether it's society's or my own. Not only for myself, but also for my kind. I see. So it doesn't have to be opera, right? Pardon? Reaching that goal can be done in a lot of ways. Like politics. Huh. You're not wrong, but... that was just an example. Jeez. I admit, being an entertainer is probably the fastest way to win people over. But that's not what you want to do, is it? My heart trembles for the opera. That is why I wish to pursue it, as long as I am able. However, I believe it is also time for me to consider expanding my horizons. Oh? I simply do not wish to be trapped in my own fear forever, although I do regret that my one-track-minded efforts may have been in vain. I don't think everything you've done so far is in vain, though. I always believe in sincere efforts. But never mind that. What are you going to do now? I'm not sure. I already rejected Mr. Lucas's offer. Lucas? He's an influencer who's been coming here recently. Why does that name ring a bell? Oh, wait. You know him? Not closely, but I think we follow each other on Tomo Chill. If it's even the same Lucas, I mean. What was the offer for? I was after spot on his new show. While he's still unsure of the format, his aim is to elevate underrated talents, to showcase and interview them in order to bring their work to the forefront. I see. So what if you rejected his offer? Call him. Huh? Or text him, telling you changed your mind. What's the worst that could happen? People are allowed to change their minds. If he rejects you, well, that's his loss, isn't it? I'm not sure it'd be his loss necessarily. Shush. Just do it. Text him. Yeah. Okay. He responded. What did he say? He told me to stay here, because he's coming here soon. Huh. Does he live, like, nearby or something? No, not really. But it seems he had some things to do around here. I see. What a great coincidence. That means you can clear things up in person. You're right. Thank you for giving me the courage, Miss Rachel. Just call me Rachel, will you? Alright. Although I regret my one-track mindset, I cannot say it has been entirely detrimental to my life, as it is a habit formed during my time living in the commune. Commune? We Banshees used to congregate together in order to protect ourselves from the outside world. Each of us tended to have a specific role in the commune, and we all would work together as one, like gears in a machine. Interesting. I didn't know that. But you left the commune, correct? Yes. Was it difficult? No, because we're not a cult. Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. It's okay. The commune is simply a defense mechanism from the distant past. So the reason we do not see a lot of Banshees around, is it because many still choose to remain in the commune? Right. The world still isn't kind to us. However, we are aware that eventually we must reopen ourselves to the outside world. It was for that reason I learned to drive. You seem to be fond of driving. I am. It's like having a mobile fortress, which is why I find driving calming, even in traffic. Well, a mobile fortress, huh? Never thought of cars that way, but that's interesting. So when you said everyone has a specific role, what do you mean by that? Sorry, I'm just curious. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. Well, we don't have a Banshee culture centre anywhere. Time to start one then. Perhaps it's best if I use a specific example, such as my mother's role. Oh? Her role is to trade. In the event that we need to increase our supply or sell our products, or are simply in need of some negotiating, it is my mother who will do the job. She must travel to the nearest city or town in order to exchange goods. She's our representative when other communities need to discuss things with us. Right. Everyone's work is equal weight. One is in charge of food and drink, another is in charge of all our laundry. Everyone has a responsibility to set up schedules and organize the collection of goods. So like, does each role only have one bearer at a time? No, sometimes there are two or more, depending on the power needed. It's all about balance. I see. Interesting. Does your mum still fulfill her role to this day? Yes. Although, there are times when I wish she would retire. Lucas! Why? She's doing a good job with it. But the role truly changed her. Oh. Hey, Mangler. How's it going? She had to endure years of animosity. She had to negotiate everyone's way out of trouble, or to simply defend the commune. That is such a heavy burden. It is. But she refuses to accept any help offered to her. Why? Because it has become her identity, I think. Oh, you're here. Yeah, hi lady. I was starting to wonder when you were going to say something. I'd introduce myself, but I want to hear your own story. Fine by me. It is as Mr. Lucas said. I thought we were already past all that formal stuff. Am I wrong? Well, you still call her lady. But she is. The lady is speaking. Oops, okay, sorry. It is, as Lucas said. Our discussion the other day led to the same conclusion for me as well. My mother's protective instincts turned into an angry sense of pride. Oh. So while she performs her role really well, her anger often gets the best of her. Things are way calmer for our commune now, so I am thankful for that. But unfortunately, the damage has already been done. Right. That's when I understood why she was angry too. If your mum has dealt with haters all her life, and you were pretty much in the front seat for all that, oof. Tough. I guess I can relate in some ways. The Nekomimi culture is also quite strict, although nowhere as rigid as yours. We're heavily stereotyped as being very mid. Mid? Like, mediocre in all ways aside from being pretty and cute. Although, don't get me wrong, I am cute. But it makes me wonder, you know? How much of our survival instincts turned into bad stereotypes? Things have changed so much for everyone, which means we should have moved on from terrible prejudices decades ago, right? So why are so many still stuck with outdated and bad perceptions? Actually, that's exactly why. Life is complicated, and change is hard. Learning and unlearning stuff takes time and mental energy, right? And there are billions of living of living beings in this world. That's why many folks choose to reduce their worlds to a size they can handle, all based on their priorities, of course. I mean, it's no different from how everyone chooses content to consume. Yeah, and sadly, different culture is probably one of the last things on most beings' minds. Unless you already have a vested interest in it, then it's a different story. That makes sense. We all need to survive, I understand that. However, I feel some things just shouldn't be excused. Things we do, the principles we hold. All of it has an impact on others, in one way or another. Right. Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, by the way, did Pops contact you, lady? You know, about the tree. Oh, he did, but... What tree? It's a long story. Sure, keep your smelly secrets. No, this is perfect. You should listen too. The more exposure this gets, the better. Oh, so you're gonna tell me? From the very beginning. But before I forget, lady, did you have something to say to me? Since you texted me and all. Oh yeah. Go on, Riona, say it. Oh. So, about your show. Yeah, you're in, right? Are you still unsure about the format? Well, I'm still trying to put it all in order on paper, so... Kind of. Like, I know I want to do a podcast, a deep dive, and a showcase. But I'm still trying to figure out a great way to fit them all in nicely. Once I'm done, I'll let you know for sure. What are you planning to show, anyway? How do you think it'll help the guests? Oh, curious, aren't we? Basically, I want to cover stuff that's interesting and underrated from around the city. And beyond, if it takes off, but let's not get ahead of ourselves, shall we? Now scratch that, I know it'll take off. That's some confidence you have there. Even though you're not even sure what the format will be. Tut, I might not know the exact format yet, but all the elements needed to make a good show are locked and loaded already. Really? What are they? Well, there's already so much content out there, right? And you can't deny that today's audience gets bored easily too. If something doesn't appeal to them immediately, they'll just click away. So, how to keep them engaged and stick with us, you ask? Well, from my experience, you need roughly 5 things down pat to keep a show going. The first one being the format itself. Which ironically is the only thing I don't have. Yet. Anyway, a proper format has good consistency. Could be the way the show is cut or how the information flows. It's to build familiarity with the audience, and it makes things easier for the creator too. That makes sense. The next thing you need is topics. Sure, you can have a main theme for your show, like singing or cooking or anything really. Having a theme is essential, but getting topics flowing is essentialer. Because even singing will need more than one song, right? Same with cooking. You need to show many techniques, recipes, all that jazz. That's true, right? Since the goal of the show is to shine the spotlight on all things underrated, I figure it should start small and nearby, but still have the potential to grow. What's better for that than exploring the city and its inhabitants in depth? Especially since I'm fairly new here and all. Oh, you get what I'm saying? I can see there are many interesting topics to discuss. Yeah, like locations, events, history. Yes, and many interesting individuals to meet. Definitely. Projects, side projects, plenty of things to cover. Makes sense. What's next? Know your audience. Honestly, in this internet era, you don't need to appeal to everyone. If you do it right, you can target just one type of audience and still get a lot of eyes. Fortunately, I have my base audience already, but since the show will be in a completely new format, a lot of them will reject it. Because people do not like change. That's right. And honestly, that's fine. I'm trying to attract an audience that's more open-minded, and can help elevate the stuff we're going to spotlight. Like say, if we cover musicians, they'll go to their sites or live shows. Some cool neighborhood project, they'll be eager to check it out. A cool coffee shop, they'll be interested in visiting. Wink wink. Oh. Anyway, you all know what I mean. The next thing is audio quality, great visuals, and edits. You know the drill. Of course. And the last thing you need for a good show is... me. Hey, what's with the awkward silence? I'm in personality and smarts. To find info, you need to be resourceful. And to relay information well, you need a good personality, right? Well, I'm your guy. Why, what's so funny? Am I not the perfect guy? Resourceful, huh? Really? Oh, so that is what you're questioning, huh? I'm just saying. Because didn't you say you're new to the city? So... Oh, I see. I see how it is. But you've really thought this through. I'm kind of impressed. Thank you. Probably won't be anywhere near as big as your talk show, though. I'll tell you that. Huh? Rumour has it that your manager is trying to get your old girl band back together. And I heard there'll be a talk show or something for it. Oh, really? How did you hear that? Tisk tisk. I have my ways. I didn't get the info from shady sources, I swear. Well, okay, I'll give you that, resourceful guy. But your information is outdated already. Oh? Because I won't be in the show. Oh? Why? Well, I actually like the idea of a comeback. But if it were to happen, I would want new branding, you know? Like a new us, to show we've grown. Ah, I get that, 100%. That's too bad. Why? I think you have a talent for getting people to talk. You were able to read the room with sensitivity. Therefore, I would definitely be interested in watching your talk show program. You think so? Aw, I'm flattered. You're right about that, though. I'm pretty good. But I'd rather express myself through my music, my songs, and my performances. You know? I understand that very well. Then do you want to be our first guest? Me? Why? I thought you wanted to highlight independent artists. Well, aren't you making a new kind of music lately, Miss Rachel? So you actually have a side project? Oh well, yeah, but I was kidding about inviting you earlier. But hey, maybe it could work out after all. How about a new channel, will ya? You wish. I'm a very busy Nekamimi. But maybe. What is it? I thought your plan was to have Miss Riona as your first guest. Oh. Well, about that. I'm definitely jumping the gun here, but I was kinda hoping you'd be my co-host instead. Oh! What? Me? I was going to ask you later, but Reese over here cornered me something fierce. Oops. Sorry. Why me? I like the way you explain difficult subjects, and I really enjoy talking to you. You have plenty of knowledge and experience from being on the road a lot. And all of your stories are so damn interesting. Plus, someone needs to offset my chaotic personality. Like contrasting hosts. Huh? Yeah, what's more, she's not nervous talking in front of a camera at all. Well, she is a performer. I know. I'm just saying she's a natural on camera. So yeah, that's what I was going to ask later, if you want to be my co-host. Only if you're interested, of course. I might need a moment to consider. Of course. Take your time. However, if you are open to receiving input, may I throw in an idea for the format of the show? For real? Of course you may. And I'm staying until you all tell me everything I missed. Okay. Yeah, the night's still young anyway. Oh, there we go. The next day. Very nice. These days are short. Yeah, because we're on day 14. Yeah, actually no, it's been about half an hour for each day. So it's not too surprising. Monday, October 2nd. Gobbly Labs shut down. Researcher to finally stop experiments after 1,304 incidents. Users of Tomodachi's new story feature. It needs a longer duration. The piece of halfling advice that's seared into my memory. What the hell? Ah! What is happening? Okay, I've got stuff to read. Ah! No delivery today. Check this out, your boy started a new podcast for y'all. Wanna know more? Sorry, not sorry, forgot to post the trailer. Here it is, full version dropping at 8 PM. Do you like video podcasts? Oh, nice. Here it is, DTR, Down to Ride. Mystery adventure with my super co-host, Riona, and a special surprise guest star. Go watch it now. Very nice. Something new. He appears as a guest star in this impromptu vlogcast. Check it out and have fun with us. God, DTR's actually pretty cool. Just for a name. Down to Ride. Oh look, I'm best friends with everybody. Except Lucas. What? That's rude. I suppose I didn't serve him a drink today. Also, I still have... Oh! So it started out with Galatea, and now it's Pygmalion. He wrote another sad thing for me in this one. Supposedly I was on a Ferris wheel where the love of my life decided to end things with me. The love of my life, like it's not my decision to make. The guy my writer made isn't who I love the most. Hell, he was just a barely fleshed out character with some dreamy words ready for me. The one who won my heart is the person who made those dreamy words. Come out of his mouth, my writer, my creator, my Pygmalion. My heart, I said, as if I actually had one. Of just some lines and some short stories made to entertain anyway. I was made to be fiction, a part of something way bigger. But hey, if I was just fiction, I might as well fight for my own happy ending, right? Everything's possible in fiction after all. I want to write my own stories, an ending of my choosing, built of my own effort. Isn't that what we all want in life? Do you think I can have my own happy ending? Have you found your own? Well, we can never find out if we don't try, right? And I'm not going down without trying. Because this, my beloved readers, is my story, not my writer's, not yours, mine. Only I get to decide how my story goes, and I am sure I deserve a happy ending, don't we all? But hey, enough about me, what about you? Have you written your own stories yet? You're about to finish the game now. What will you do once you close the game? Are you going to play it from the beginning again? Do you think in your second playthrough the ending will be different? Is there a happier ending here? Have you decided on your own ending? Well, that got very, meta. I still don't understand why it's dark, but okay. So I drove him around while he was nursing his broken heart. I really don't know why we're discussing my sad stories right now. Eyes on the happy couple. Oh, it's today. Oh, it wasn't so sad so much as cute, though. But it's true that you and Mr. Bailey's should be in the spotlight, Miss Lower. Or just in the light. Sorry, I'm tiring. I'm trying to get to the switch. Ow! Oops, my apologies, Mr. Gala. You're literally solid like a wall. Solid as a rock. I'll take that as a compliment. Ah, here we go. Hey! Ah, beautiful. You all found your way to a seat. I'm impressed. We've been here often enough that we know the place like the back of our hand. That's what it means to have regulars. So it does. Now, shall we get the celebration started? Please, I'm so excited. That's adrenaline for you. Hang on to that feeling. You call it adrenaline. I call it deep, passionate, irresistible fascination for her husband. Hey, don't get too cocky, Mr. Miller. Oh, are you taking Lua's last name, Bailey's? No, we're keeping our last names. But I'll be Mr. Miller if it pleases Mrs. Miller.